Today, 21st of January, there's a beautiful new moon at 1 degree in Aquarius, and it will be exact at 9:54 p.m. CEST time. It's really time to move forward. We are preparing for the first new moon of 2023, and the good news is that it will come as a breath of fresh air. All this new energy will be welcome after the last few months in which it was very difficult to do something. Each month, the moon makes its full circle around the earth, and the sun illuminates her as it dances across our sky. We feel it waxing and waning rhythm until it returns at the beginning of a new lunar cycle. During a new moon, the sun and the moon are united in the sky, and the frequencies given by the sun-moon conjunction help bring subconscious energy to the surface of the self. It's so easy in winter for all of us to just create a little known cocoon and not wanting to have new things, just wanting to stay protected inside. But this new moon in Aquarius will push you to step outside the comfort zone and make connection with different people, do different things, different projects. If you have been feeling stuck for a long time, the energy can now really start to flow again. Only now does it feel like we can finally move into the future. It's a truly new beginning because it's the first new moon of the year, so it's the Lunar New Year. It's a great time to create great change and move forward in our lives. So if you have felt stuck for a long time, the energy in your life now can start flowing again. This new moon can help you to sharpen your awareness, to make sure that you are reflecting your truth and the life you truly want to live. The combined energy of the sun and the moon are influenced by the zodiac sign in which they are placed. A new moon is always in the same sign as the sun, making the qualities of the zodiac sign more prominent in our lives, in our mind, in our heart, in our energy. So each month we can experience a different theme in our life that has to do with the sign of the moon. So check where Aquarius is in your natal chart and you will know in which area of life you will experience all these things. Aquarius is an air sign, is the cold air of the cosmos and the stars, and for this reason it asks to have a wider understanding and vision of the patterns than usual. When you think of Aquarius, think of community, think of social justice, of humanitarianism, of brotherhood, of technology and new innovations. This new moon allows us to step out of what could be a very emotionally charged time and act more objectively and more impartially, because this is one of the great strengths of a moon in Aquarius. Those with strong Aquarian placements or strong aspect to Uranus, especially with the sun and the moon, may be overwhelmed by the emotion of others or their own emotions, and therefore tend to detach from others in a way that is felt as cold and distant, instead of being simply in touch with their emotions. But under this new moon, we can all feel a bit like this. So let's try not to allow the mind and detachment to put the heart aside. Under this new moon, we are ready to start a new chapter. There's greater clarity of vision and clarity of purpose is likely to come, helping and guiding us forward. It's time to mingle, to seek out intellectual stimulation, to grasp all the different perspectives and insights you may have in an impartial way. There can be a lot of conversations going on, communication, mental stimulation, and also an excess of mental stimulation and thinking. Projects that have hit a snag may begin to move forward, unforeseen events may occur, clarity may come suddenly out of the blue, or we may feel a great burst of energy towards a certain goal. This new moon in Aquarius is very close to Pluto in Capricorn, illuminating unresolved issues from the past that may affect our life today. When we allow our past to shape us, this limits our expansion and our ability to live in the present. Not only Aquarius is a free spirit, open-minded air sign, aimed at the collective, but the Sun and Moon here are also forming an inspiring sextile with Jupiter in Aries. This aspect will come as a welcome break from the density, the intensity of Pluto in Capricorn that we have been experiencing. So you can spend some time reflecting on the pain of your past and how they might be affecting your vibration today. What healing work do you need to do to clear this from your energy? And how can you learn from the past and fix it so it no longer affects you? You can't change your past, but you can stop it from shaping you and how you feel today. There may be some sort of release of energy, or you may feel that your motivation has come back again, more courageous and stronger than ever. Make as many big changes as you want, but make sure that you think them through before you make them. On the 22nd, when Uranus returns direct in the sign of Taurus, it will form a square to the planets in Aquarius. And we may feel even more anxious about making big changes or sudden moves, or being shaken by unforeseen events. But the planets are supporting us to make those big changes we're being guided to make over the past couple of months, and we can do them now. The positive influence of Venus and Jupiter, this kind of energy should mitigate any major problem that may arise. On the 22nd, we also have a Venus-Saturn conjunction, and this reminds us to become more mature in our relationship, to take responsibility, and to cut the branches that are old and not needed anymore. What used to work in your relationships is no longer working. It's the best time to let go of old patterns and open up to the new. That doesn't mean that you need to seek a new relationship or close an existing relationship. It just means that your way of relating needs to change. Under this new moon, pay attention to what is happening today. Things happening today may come to a head on March 14th, when Pluto moves in the same degree as this new moon. In this moon, we also have an aspect of Mercury conjuncts Mars that quickens your thinking and your speech. So you can have many bright ideas, many intuition coming out from nowhere, but also impatience, competitiveness, outspokenness that can bring the potential for argument, for conflicts. So don't be surprised if unexpected and exciting things start happening very quickly after this full moon. But try to remind yourself not to be aggressive and to evaluate all the point of view of other people. You can set big intentions this week for what in your life you would like to change. So take a look at your chart and where Aquarius is. This is the area you can focus on to bring change. You can use it to set intentions, to plant seeds for the month ahead, and new projects, especially with people who are on the same wavelength and with groups or for the good of humanity, will be driven by this lunar energy, and they will be able to manifest themselves very easily. With the energy we have available now, you can start a new habit. You can do something different, even if it's just a change of route to go to work or shopping. You can start a new project. You can connect with people who are different from your usual friends, or friends that you don't see since a long time. You can be open to receive insight from the higher mind just out of the blue. The intuition is very, very strong under this new moon. you can free yourself from some routine or things that are stagnant in your life. What I want to remind you is to remain open to the guidance of the universe and to let this new wind carry away the old things to make room for the new to come. You can accept the unpredictability that you will have in your life as a part of life. And because you know it will bring you closer to your soul's desires. Last thing I want to tell you is that all of us are one with the universe, and every human being is our brother and our sister. I wish you a beautiful new moon in Aquarius, full of surprises, full of new projects, new contacts, and that can really bring a fresh wind in your life. I'll see you in next moon video. Bye.